No, he's not. Yeah, no. Okay, what was he doing? He was pushing.
We can walk right there, right? Go ahead.
No.
Now, before you go playing whack-a-mole with your dog over something like this, let's talk about a couple of things. Reactivity and aggression are never simple issues to address. Uh, I think every dog that deals with these issues, uh, you often have to find unique solutions to. Seldom do cookie cutter solutions of any sort work. And I do think that, you know, using aversive uh, or discouraging techniques, can be good as opposed to, say, euthanasia or just restricting their life so much that it's no life at all. However, okay, I hate that term aversive, right? Because it's so broad. Like Cooper, my dog, finds being patted, like, pat, 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 aversive. He hates that. Uh, and that's something I do to almost every dog unconsciously. Like most dogs super enjoy it. Lily, my dog that passed away, loved being patted on. Cooper hates it, finds it aversive, right? There's a big difference between him finding that, aversive in the sense that it's mildly annoying and makes him get a little, what we call chompy, where he just like kind of nibbles at your hands, like knock that off. And the way that, say, that boxer or that Great Pyrenees, I think it's Great Pyrenees, in that video felt, um, that like coward, like scared look. Like there's a huge difference, and using aversive to describe both those things is just unfair. Um, so I think my suggestion would be that people that are considering things like this more than a particular tool or technique or way of dealing with this or stopping a behavior or getting to the good behavior or whatever. Worry about the emotions of the dog in front of you more than the technique or tool or whatever else. If, pardon my French, but if the technique you're using makes your dog feel like shit, unless it's saving their life, maybe that's not a good idea. I think maybe I'll just ask myself this question: is it the best idea I could come up with? I can't. I hate using never statements or always statements. Yeah, I'm gonna show my nerd card here, but like, in Star Wars, they say like only a Sith deals in absolutes, right? Like, I just feel like it's foolish to be like, well, I would never do that. Okay, let's use Cooper as example. Not that he's aggressive, but like he is reactive sometimes. So like, let's say I did that. For me, to say the statement, I would never do that, I would be lying, because if I thought it would save his life, that's a whole different conversation than, okay, what is my training protocol to deal with this behavior and hopefully lessen it so that it happens far fewer times in the future so that I can have more desirable behaviors, right? Like, it's not simple, and it shouldn't be. Like, we shouldn't treat it like it's simple, like, hey, I'm just going to whack my dog with this towel and he's going to feel like shit about it so he won't do it again. I think I can come up with like three better ideas like that, And that's not like I'm the greatest trainer in the world. Like, man, it's just there's so many people doing incredible work right now with dogs. Like, I can't even a friggin' simple TikTok search or a Google search or search on YouTube. I'll probably pull up some fantastic trainers doing some amazing work with aggressive and reactive dogs that don't involve none of that shit. And man, it just burns me up to see that out there. With that being said, I will at least say that I would rather it be out there in the zeitgeist to be discussed like this rather than it just being done in secret and like it just being you know, it being one of those like almost like marketing schemes, like well, this is the secret dog trainers don't want you to know. You know, the doing it in the public eye, level whatever criticisms you want in it. I'm sure I feel the same way, but at least it shows a modicum of integrity that they're not doing it behind closed doors and then saying something different in public. Uh, my counter would be, let's just try some other things first. But let's not, if it can be avoided, accepting you know the extreme cases of like literally life-saving circumstances, things like that. Let's try not to make our dogs feel like shit. Thanks, guys.